Hey guys, for such a long time, I always want to have a real chat with you folks across the Pacific. I want to share how I, an ordinary Chinese person, see America. Okay, for the truth, I really want to say why the great, the powerful, the legendary America become like this. Decline, right? Okay, first, I know my English is terrible. It's a terrifying. Yeah, I know. I am a 100% Chinese. The last time I used the English, almost like 30 years ago. Yeah, I know. But I try my best, okay? So forgive me. Yeah, it's my apologize. The first point I want to say, American dream. Yeah, American dream. When people talk about American dream, there's this really inspiring line. Like, if you work hard, you can be whoever you want to be. If you push forward fearless, you can go wherever you want to go. If you persist, you can live whatever life you want to live. It sounds amazing, right? But for the truth, I think it's ridiculous. It's a lie, because everything has two sides. The nicer is staying sound, the more danger is hiding. Because it also means if you don't be the person you want to be, you are not work hard. If you never got to where you want to go, you are not brave. If you are not living the life you dream of, it means you are not praised enough. Huh? It's ridiculous. Because I think in this world, most of us are just a normal person. We are not the successful one. We have to face the troubles and the troubles and the troubles in our lives. We are just ordinary person. So, the successful one can say like this, you're doing badly because you are not smart, you are not brave, you are not good enough. Huh? You sure? No, the answer is no. In fact, there is a whole system quietly holding ordinary people back. That's the truth behind the so-called meritocracy. So today, we are going to break down this system and uncover the unspoken rules. It's about success. It's all about personal. I will cover three areas: education, food, and healthcare. First of all, I always talk about system, and system. What's the name of the system? It calls the system of nationwide of securitism. What the hell is that? It means make every American be an idiot. First, let us see the education in China. It's one of the most important things in our country. Almost all of us has 9-year compulsory education. Maybe you will say, no, my children won't go to the school. But in our country, the grassroots officials will talk to you again and again. No, please, let your children go to the school. Let them study. Because if you want to be someone you want to be, the study almost the only way to be there. Yeah, we believe that, and we think it's true. Now, let's see the America. I mean, look the public schools. It's terrible. What's harder even to accept is that the American society is really not kind to the people who study hard. Let's think someone like me with the glass often get called a nerd or a freak. Why? They are just study hard. They do nothing. But it's happened. It's like American society was deliberately designed to be anti-intellectual. zero respect for knowledge, and even more disdain for anyone who devotes themselves to it. So, perhaps you love study, you love to learning, but it's hard to stay focused in that kind of environment. And the crazy part is, this system comes with a nice sounding excuse. Maybe you are not a good student, but I think you will be a good person because you have a beautiful childhood. You will be yourself. Just follow your nature. Huh? What? Okay, I will tell you what's the most beautiful childhood. Smoke and go out and have, like sex with many girls. And I will also tell you what's my nature and what's myself. My nature and myself is lazy and craving food. So, don't let me be myself when I was a child. They might even tell you, dare to question authority. Don't just follow blindly. And about these things, question authority. Yeah, I think it's right. You can do this. It's right. But if you want to question authority, you must have knowledge to back it up first. It's just like I was the guy who never played basketball, who never touched basketball. Even I don't know what's the meaning of basketball, but I told Stephen Curry, hey, Stephen, I will teach you how to shoot, and I will make you be a superstar. No, shut up. So, question authority is right. It's a good thing. But without basic knowledge, it's just arrogant ignorance. And this is the most funny part. The people who push this anti-intellectual vibe are the same ones pushing their own kids to the limit. Their kids wear the same school clothes, has few time to sleep, and they climb for exams like crazy. They hire private tutors and get the straightest elite education because they know learning shapes how you think. When public education becomes useless, most people lose the ability to think independently, and society falls into blind enthusiasm. That makes it easier to control. I know someone will argue with me. He will say, I know a person. His name is Opa. What? He grew up in the pool, but he still make it to the elite just by himself. Okay, I know, you're right. There are some person who really smart, really clever, really study hard, and they have incredible personal charm. Yes, they can be the elite, but it means nothing. It doesn't work because the elite has already formed a short interest group. Even that guy, he break into that clique. He will just end up being absorbed into the elite ranks and losing sight of his roots. In the end, he will stand and say, I was poor. I was just like you, like him, like everyone. But I can do it. So you can do it too. You can be successful just like me. In that moment, he became the American dream. But in the truth, he was not ordinary person anymore. He is the system. He became the system. He just told you guys this system is okay, no problem with that, and he will never change it. And we already know, the education goes ruin. The other ordinary people even have no chance to wake up. They even have no chance to change their fate. It's so sad. Education is basically a social supervision tool for everyone. When people are educated and can think critically, there is the biggest driving force for social progress. So that's why the education in America becomes so sad. And 2, we will talk about the food. First, I will say a mean joke. Okay, it's really mean. It's a Chinese joke about American. One day, there is a student. His family is rich enough to go to America for travel. One day, he came back, and all the students and the teachers ask him, how is look like? How does the American look like? The students scream and say, those Americans have 1 meter wide butt. I know it's fucking mean. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but face it. Not everyone, but someone. For someone, it's true. 1 meter wide butt. So, let's talk about why. Yeah, we both know that if you want to eat healthy, almost in some place, you almost cost $800 a month. Yeah, it's really fucking expensive. Oh my god. But the junk food high in oil, sugar, calories is everywhere and so cheap. It's really strange. Because let's be real, actually, the United States is the biggest agricultural producer in this world. One cold knowledge, there is a big company who make high sugar drink, also make white loose pills. Wow, genius. Those guys are so clever, right? There is one reason why the American people are so fat. And don't argue with me, called I'm fat but I'm beauty. A fight is beautiful. No. I am Chinese. I don't care about that things. I am Chinese. Yeah, fight is beautiful. Whatever. I don't care. You think it's beautiful? Okay. It's beautiful. It doesn't matter. But I want to tell you guys, fight is not healthy. Think about it. Worry about yourself, okay? Fight is a business. Because you fight, you need to lose your weight and the pill, right? But it's only the first reason. I also have this second reason. Wait a minute. Seems I have forgot some guys, and I called them elite. Yeah, the second reason is elite. When you fill your life with junk food, your health will deteriorate rapidly. This will in turn fill your life with countless miserable things. That's exactly what those elites want. So that you will have neither the ability nor the energy to deal with social issues. This is how education cripples thinking. Both that guys destroy ordinary people physically to keep control. It's even worse in your neighbor, Mexico. I really don't have idea if you guys know that. Because the people in Mexico, they even can't get clean drinking water. It's crazy, right? So, in next video, we will talk more about immigration. And I know, even if people's minds are crippled by the education and the body is ruined by junk food, they also can't find something wrong with the society. Like you always say, deep state. And you guys also can't fight with those guys because you have this. Yeah, everyone fears this because it's worked for everyone. If a group of people are unhappy with the society and they armed by this, Yeah, it could be a really powerful force. But, tell me, can this really threaten those cities? Let's talk about the third things. Healthcare. I must say that America's healthcare system is a total mess. Okay, I know on the surface there's health insurance. It seems the medical care doesn't cost much. But I have to say, the efficiency is so fucking low. Minor illnesses turn into major ones. And major illnesses often get drugged until they are incurable. But if you want to go to a good hospital with a skilled doctor and fast treatment, it will cost a huge money. You know what? I have a friend who in America. One day, he go to the hospital and talk with the doctor just 15 minutes. And it cost him that motherfucker, It cost him almost $5,000. What's hot? So, either you can't get proper treatment or you can't afford it. With no options, many people turn into the third choice, painkillers. In China, our parents are very kindly to tell us like that. Don't take painkillers, unless it's life or death. Okay, yeah. Because in China, people are very cautious about the use of painkillers. But in America, you can buy a really big bottle of painkillers in supermarket. This kind of easy access is terrifying. Painkillers are highly addictive. We both know that. Think, once somebody he hugged. He needed to catch and found stronger drugs. But what if he hugged again? He need to find more stronger. What's in the end? Fentanyl, the king of painkillers. Everyone knows how trouble fentanyl addiction is. It completely destroys your ability to work and strips you of your dignity. Now, fentanyl abuse is a unique social crisis in America. I know some American friends will say that you guys selling fentanyl to us. China is indeed a major exporter of fentanyl raw materials, but we've always regulated it as a pharmaceutical, not a fucking drug. And fentanyl has clear medical uses, so please use it in medical. Why has fentanyl run rampant only in the US? Yeah, why? It's really interesting why only in US. No options I used to say it. It's too expensive healthcare. But it's not the only part. And there are something else. Yeah, I think you guys know the answer. It's also a system. Just like education. Just like food. This system make your folks easy to control. I just say, there's a group of people who are unhappy with the society. They will arm with the guns. Those people with rebellious streak are exactly the same group that's pro-fentanyl education. Once hooked on drugs, all that rebellious sprint will vanish into thin air. What's more, when a person becomes addicted to drugs, their morality becomes completely unreliable, because they will do anything to get their hands on the drugs. Now, let's go back to American dream and ask again, is a person's failure really their own fault? If someone who never got a good education, eats nothing but junk food, can't get proper treatment when sick, and work 3 jobs just to get by, or even has to sell blood just to survive. So, tell me, was their lack of success because they didn't work hard enough? As a Chinese ordinary person, I want to have a real chat with you folks. I want to tell you guys, there is a system. This system make you can't be the person you want to be, make you can't get to the place you want to get, make you can't live the life you want to live. That's the truth of the American dreams. When we talk about American in decline, this video just say one reason, and yet there are a whole lot of other causes behind it. So, next video we will talk about elections.